Welcome back to the Ed Show. Time to call in my friend, Ring of Radio host, and that Ring of Fire radio host, Mike Papantonio. Mike, Rick Perry's had a tough week. He's slipping in the polls. Is he going to be able to recover?
I doubt it. He's come up with this new gun ad. You know, you can understand it on a lot of ways. First of all, golf, he says he doesn't play golf. He shoots his gun instead. Golf takes a little bit of intellect. It takes a little bit of focus. It takes a little bit of concentration. It's really for smarter people, and I can see why Perry would not have any interest in golf. Second of all, Perry, with this new campaign, Ed, it's absurd. What he's trying to do is set himself aside as a populist, almost as if he is not the guy that met with the Koch brothers and had all those billionaires and millionaires say, hey, if you'll be our boy, Mr. Perry, we'll stand behind you and give you millions of dollars. He's a fraud. This is another fraud ad. He'll continue to fall in the polls. People are seeing the guy's a fraud. Okay. Unfortunately, the Republicans will put him up there anyway.
So you think he'll get the nomination?
I think so. I think they can't help themselves. He represents what the new Republican Party is.
What about the new? What about the news today that Chris Christie, George W. Bush, Nancy Reagan, Henry Kissinger? What about all that? They want him to jump in.
I'm seeing an interesting development. You hear Fox carry the story. This is very interesting, Ed. Fox carries the story that they think that Chris Christie is too heavy and too big to be president. What they're really doing is they're trying to can him right now. They're trying to say that's code talk. It's code talk that he's too unhealthy to be the president. They're trying to intimate that he's a 5'10", 320-pounder with a high-stress environment who really might start looking like a flatline cardiac case. That's not me talking. That's Fox News. If you take a look at what Fox News, it's a full attack. It's a coded attack. But they keep saying that Christie is heavy and he's a big man, and they don't know if he can make it through this, is basically what they're suggesting. And you have to wonder why. I'd suggest they're doing that because their pal, of course, works right there at Fox News, Sarah Palin.
Do you think he'll jump in? Do you think he'll get in this race?
No, I genuinely believe, Ed, that he honestly understands that he does not have the health to do this. Not only that, he's smart enough to know this is not the time for him to do it. If he's serious about it, he waits for 2016. The billionaires and millionaires who he is their boy, they're saying, they want him in now, but truthfully, he'll be around in 2016. It would be a big mistake for him to jump in with right now. Obama is much stronger than the Republicans think he is.
And in 20 seconds, Mike, can you tell us why the Democrats aren't all over this postal story and supporting the House bill that would reverse what is going to take away 120,000 jobs?
Well, I mean, for the Republicans, it's part of the plan. The shut down government, drown government in the water that you could fill up a bathtub with. That's part of the story. It's just the
But the Democrats aren't there. Don't they need to get on top of this?
It's the same reason they weren't in Wisconsin, Ed. It's the same problem. Democrats need to find their fight.
Thanks, Mike.